salve! Salve, salve, rapaziada. Boa noite a todos. Vamos começar aqui mais uma live. Vou dar continuidade aqui ao Hellblade. Jogo esse que eu tô gostando, velho. Confesso que eu não tô achando o jogo ruim, não. E outra coisa, ele é curto, ele é um jogo curto. É um jogo que se bobear vai zerar hoje. Mas eu não sei se vai dar pra zerar hoje, certo? Pelo que eu vi aí, o jogo ele tem mais ou menos 6 horas de campanha. Já fiz bem dizer a metade já. Pelo detonado que eu vi. E falta só mais 3 horas, no máximo 4 aí pra gente finalizar ele. Lembrando que, finalizando ele, eu tô pensando em jogar esse joguinho aqui, ó. Muito bom esse joguinho, ele é muito retrô. Ele parece com... Ele é uma mistura de Castlevania com outra. E quando eu jogar vocês vão entender o porquê, certo? Eu vou jogar em live, ele tem duas formas de jogar. São modos diferentes de jogar que eu achei muito bacana, velho. Muito bacana. E vou tentar trazer as duas campanhas dele aqui. Eu acredito que seja um jogo curto. Ele é bem retrosão mesmo. Não sei nem se tá funcionando. Deixa eu ver se ele vai funcionar aqui. Ele é pra estar liberado hoje. Esse jogo é muito interessante, velho. Muito interessante mesmo. Tá funcionando já. Mas eu não vou nem abri-lo agora. Certo? A gente vai jogar hoje o Hellblade. Só vou... Só vou aqui atualizar meu reward. Abrindo a live também hoje um pouco mais cedo. Opa, tesouro semanal aqui. Boa. 648 pontos. É o The Ring aqui. Eu não sei se eu compro esse jogo, velho. Tá por quanto? 300, né, velho? Tem alguma coisa aqui? Não. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa aqui no painel. Acredito que o painel também não tenha nada. Aqui é o PP. Tem aqui um painelzinho. Mais 10 pontos. Confesso que eu estou com sono, velho. Dormi tarde ontem, me acordei cedo, eu te dá muito sono, pense. Mas vamos jogar pelo menos uma horinha e meia. Por isso que eu botei final ali com interrogação, que eu não sei se eu vou conseguir zerar esse jogo hoje não. Vamos ver, né? Vamos ver se o gameplay for fluindo. Se dá pra gente ir, né? Direto do começo ao fim. Acho difícil, mas vamos tentar. Além de eu ter muito sono, eu tô com um plano de dormir um pouco hoje mais cedo. Pra poder ficar mantendo essa base, dormir um pouquinho mais cedo e acordar um pouquinho mais cedo. Beleza? Show de bola. As solicitações aqui. Essa aqui eu completo semana que vem, essa aqui só no final do mês. Falta quantos? Faltam 12 dias? Não. 12 dias é 24. Tá faltando quanto ali? 2, 17. 17, metade dá mais ou menos 8 dias aí pra completar. Show de bola. Vamos voltar pro nosso Hellblade, não. Da massa. Tá alto, velho, o som. Vou baixar um pouquinho aqui. Eu vou tentar usar o...
Finish this. End it now.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling. road ahead. The only one that makes any sense.
Toma. Esse cara é insuportável, velho. Ah? Defende, velho. Mesmo usando o foco todo. Mesmo usando o foco todo, ele morre não, velho.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
É grandão, não?
It's not over. It's going.
Tem como esquivar antes não, filho.
She's hurt. She won't make it.
Esquiva, porra. Facinho.
It's nearly over. You finished it. She finished him. She's hurt this man. End it. End it now. It's near the end. She's so weak. She's so weak. I see you're weak. Take him down. Take him down now. She's
Até esse cara é um saco, velho. Tá, morreu todo mundo. Agora vai pra onde? Peraí, tem que aqui ver? Tudo lá, né? Pra cá agora então. Não é aqui não. Zera hoje? Rapaz, eu não sei, Felipe. Queria que você me desse um feedback aí depois do áudio, porque eu mexi nas configurações. Eu quero ver se essa configuração vai dar certo. O jogo não é... Ah, essa porra dessa letra é nova, velho.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell,
Tá, vou ter que vir pra cá e vou ter que encontrar essas 3 letras.
She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage.
Pra cá também.
She will ask your
Tá
business.
fechado.
The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Beleza, Felipe. Valeu, mano. Dei uma mexida ontem porque eu fui a ver a live depois que tu falou e, meu amigo, o atraso era muito grande. E engraçado que ela não começa com atraso não, o atraso vem depois. Aqui não dei não, é, filho? Rapaz, isso aqui é novo pra mim, viu? É tipo um barco, um navio, sei lá. Opa, tem letra aqui, hein? É o X aqui. O problema é que não sei se é embaixo ou em cima. É aqui, ó. Achei. Cadê? Será que é por cima? Será que é de cima que veio? Vamos ver. A parte mais chata do jogo é essa, velho, de longe. Tá o X aqui, ó. O S já foi. Falta o X que tá ali embaixo. É, pô, nada começa a atrasar. Aí você faz algo, o som que você fez sai bem depois. É, eu vi, pô, horrível. Horrível, horrível, horrível.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim.
Eu acredito que é configuração, entendeu? Se não for configuração, velho, não sei o que é não. Qual é o próximo jogo que você vai encarar? Esse que eu mostrei no começo da live, velho. Eu acho que tu não tinha chegado ainda. O Infernax. Ele é uma mistura de Castlevania com Contra. Muito da hora, velho. Joguinho bem, porra. Ele lançou hoje. Engraçado que diz que é aqui, ó. É um X. Ó, aqui aparece. Já ali já não aparece mais. aqui, papai. Oxê, vai, filho. É questão de perspectiva. E... é, perspectiva. Menos um. Falta só um agora. Esse é lá em cima. Essa última é lá em cima. Falta uma letra agora, beleza. O que mais atrasa no jogo é esses puzzles, velho. Esse das letras mesmo, meu amigo, atrasa muito. Que seja aqui, ó. Já acendeu. Agora é encontrar onde é. Aí já foi. Show. Quero ver esse próximo jogo. Essa mistura deve ser boa. É porque assim, você ou joga no estilo de... É porque mesmo no dia da live eu explico lá, velho. Porque o gameplay ele é muito parecido com Castlevania. Tá ligado? Aí você zera o jogo no estilo Castlevania. Aí você faz lá um código, que é o Konami Code. Aí o personagem vira o de contra, velho. Arretado demais, meu irmão. O primeiro contra lá, o primeiro é o mesmo. Da hora, velho. Da hora demais. Aí eu vou jogar ele. Eu acho que é um jogo curto, velho. Dá pra zerar uma live, as duas campanhas. Agora vai depender do Hellblade aqui, né? Porque o Hellblade eu acho que eu vou zerar ele só amanhã. Não acho que vai dar pra zerar hoje não. Ela tá com muito sono. Aí faltam 4 horas ainda de gameplay. Fonte da escuridão. Hela.
It's coming.
That song again.
Diz Hela.
Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Ah, véi.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace.
É o mesmo gigante do trailer do 2, velho. O puzzle aumenta o gameplay, o tempo de jogo. Na verdade, só aumenta o tempo de jogo, né? Porque se você já souber o puzzle, você não vai passar muito tempo. Você vai lá e faz.
Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Caraca, velho. Parece com o gigante do trailer do 2, velho. Quem jogou entendeu a referência no 2, mas eu não entendi porque eu não joguei. Agora me caiu a ficha. Pô.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
Quem fica preso em puzzle pega um A. Às vezes é chato pra caramba. Tem puzzle que é chato, velho. O de ontem mesmo que eu demorei. Puzzlezinho cabuloso, velho. Tava bem na minha cara. Eu girei a câmera pro lado e pro outro não achei. É porque você tem que estar na posição exata. Tá ligado?
How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless.
Worthless.
Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel
Essa voz é da porra,
because
velho.
there's no one left to do that for you.
Essa voz combinada com esse áudio, meu amigo. Muito bom, velho.
Take it.
Take it.
If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Depois de zerar esse jogo, vou olhar o trailer de novo, velho.
Why go on? When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this?
Olha as coisas,
Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It's real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Dillian. It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No, it's
Enough.
It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Peraí, deixa eu resgatar logo esses 50 pontos aqui, antes que dê a hora ali eu me perca. Aí. Tá sem espada, né? A escuridão ali dominou bem dizer o antebraço dela inteiro. Eu morri acho que 3 vezes nesse jogo até agora, né? Até agora. Provavelmente eu vou morrer mais ali. Tem 2 caminhos, vamos logo aqui pela esquerda, talvez tenha alguma runa. Os homens do norte. É, velho, o som é... Essa parte aqui, o gráfico não tá bonitão. A água é muito feia. Mas o som da água se chocando com as rochas, meu amigo. Da hora, velho.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dillian. He's going to be so slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you. It was to trick you. I told you.
Olha os escudos nos barcos. Igual na série, tá ligado? O máximo que eu conheço da mitologia nórdica é a série lá, os vikings. Ele não colocava os escudos nas embarcações assim na lateral.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father Zinbal made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney plains.
Orkney.
That was her world. Like this one. barren and lonely.
Quero ver o que tem aqui.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the truth.
There he was,
Where is
the lone figure of a boy.
He's there. Under the
He saw him lay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Raio de esperança. Mas essa trilha sonora dos 9 que é massa, velho. Botei dois caminhos, um pra esquerda e um pra cima. Oh, achei outro puzzle. Oh, tá ruim.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggy, wants it, but Sigmund refuses.
Tô vindo aqui, mãe. Tá ruim, não.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Então certamente eu tenho que parar logo, né? Tô com curiosidade de eu vir logo aqui pra ver o que aqui tem. Lá que é bom. Tá certo. Não sei se deixei alguma runa dessa pra trás, velho. Mas se eu deixei, foi triste. É uma conquista, né? Pra desbloquear todas essas runas aí. Raios e trovões.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face.
Ah, eu perdi duas, olha ali, ó.
The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on.
Tem uma porrada ainda, velho.
And he is free. After his escape,
Entendi agora.
Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest.
Perdi
His
duas
enemy
runas.
King Siggeir
Já não
believing
ganhei essa
him dead,
conquista.
as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Eu não sei se esse jogo ele tem como escolher o estágio, o capítulo pra voltar e habilitar as runas que faltam.
You want to believe it's real when it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Salve, Val! E aí, meu mano? Como é que tá? E aí, vai comprar o Horizon novo? Mesmo, a expressão facial desse jogo é absurdo, velho.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to
Eu
reassure
peguei ele, velho. Paguei até baratinho,
you
R$16.
feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear
Mas eu vou
swallows
receber
you
de
before you
lançamento
have a
não,
chance
só
to
2
make
dias
sense
depois.
of it.
Comprei físico aí.
And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their
That's
gods
some
can
voice.
see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Isso, R$16. Mas eu usei cupom, usei um desconto que eu tinha na loja e saiu por esse preço. A versão de PS4, né? Claro.
I'll find you, my love. I promise.
My love. Um rasgão na cara dela.
The light by the tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here.
Oh, eu paguei barato, pô.
You won't see
Agora o Elden Ring e o KOF 15 não tem boquinha não, velho.
by the tree.
É uma fortuninha, viu? Só esses dois jogos vai sair por mais 500 conto.
What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Mas já sei, filho. Tô indo pra lá. Eu queria achar um Zé Droguinha que me vendesse por R$10. Oxi. Tem nada aqui não. Oi.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund.
Eu espero sinceramente que eu consiga depois voltar e pegar esses dois coletáveis aí que eu perdi, velho. É uma merda, mano.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are
Coletável
being buried
tem.
alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin.
Sigmund. Sigmund é a Valkyria, né? Aí eu aprendi o God of War. God of War. Ah, eu já vim aqui, velho. Que merda. Ele não tem como voltar não, é? Ih, velho. Deu ruim então, hein. Perdi dois coletáveis ali, velho. E aí, tu curtiu esse game? Esse jogo era exclusivo de PlayStation, né, velho? É, velho, o mundo dá muita volta. Esse jogo era exclusivo de PlayStation. Crash era exclusivo de PlayStation. Todos eles. É a espada dela.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Take it.
Essa aqui é outra espada que diga.
Take it.
Olha, fui vendo o guia.
It's a trick. It's a trick. It's ending. It's coming from there and there. What are they? Look. Where's it coming from? She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr. by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it.
Tem que encontrar os fragmentos da espada, é?
The metal. The runes. You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Está. Ah, é ali, ó. Peraí. Quero que o PlayStation tome no bareco. O PlayStation não tem mais exclusivos.
Where is it? Find it.
Traga me instalar.
Focus.
Vai até lá e usa o foco.
Focus.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
Go to it. It's not
I want to
safe.
tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder,
Baldo.
the second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise.
Baldo é o de God of
He was
War, né?
fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Esse jogo é uma viagem, né, velho? Assim, você viaja durante a mitologia. É no mínimo interessante.
Face. What is it?
What does it see?
É pra vir pra cá.
Trust us.
What does it see? Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same. It's another world.
Ah, eu posso
It's lighter.
It's nice.
ir e voltar.
I like it here.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beast, bird, serpent.
He loves you. Dillian, wait. Dillian.
Mistress of death is not amused.
She can't.
Open the gate.
It's locked.
Try harder.
She can't. The gate. She can't.
Será que eu tenho que ver lá na
She
máscara?
will. She'll find it. She will.
Ou então tem que voltar pra lá pro outro bagulho. Também tá fechado. Olha, já tá aberto.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go through.
Or he disappears.
Dillian. Don't lose him.
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the glue. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Senua,
Eu juro que eu não vi isso aí.
you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you. Do you remember how he made you feel?
She should have listened.
Why didn't she listen to me? She thought she could defeat him.
Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there.
How do you get up?
There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel.
Entendi.
But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?
Só se eu
I did
mudar a
not
perspectiva,
ask
né,
permission
velho?
to- Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young.
Deixa eu mudar a perspectiva aqui pra poder ver se. Tem que ser lá embaixo.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind.
Já que eu consegui abrir, vamos ver, né? Fechado. Ixi.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do now, Senua?
Não tava, né? Não é quebrada não. Na verdade, Val, eu não tô tentando pegar coletável não, eu só tava querendo jogar esse jogo, tá ligado? Eu sabia que esse jogo tinha os coletáveis, mas eu não... O meu foco aqui não é pegar coletável, não é zerar. Já que eu nunca joguei esse game. Ah, entendi. Tem que fazer uma ponte aqui, né?
You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty. You will always be guilty.
Was it worth it?
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking cover. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Eu vou ter que ir pra outra perspectiva pra poder alcançar ele ali. Mas primeiro eu tenho que abrir aquela porta, né? Tem outro caminho ali, ó. Olha lá. Montar essa reletrinha é um saco.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Tomara que isso não tenha no próximo.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels
Friendship turned to love.
She destroys the
But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds,
wasting your. You have no time for this. Speak.
that of Sinbad and her past, and Dillian,
Tá fechado.
her future,
Trials to distract you.
two realities
Tem mais duas letras ainda.
tearing at
What
her
if
soul.
these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. What if they take you out? Answer to everything that get in your way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
Aqui tem outra letra, ó. Não?
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Oi?
Do you remember what love feels like?
Ai, do lado de lá, né, velho?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers.
Agora eu
for
volto
wings.
pra lá,
She pushes
atravesso e vem pra
Balder's
cá.
ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts
Que
with
ali
grief
agora vai estar aberto, ó.
and
Olha
she
lá.
dies.
Agora só que não dava pra acessar porque tava fechado. É como eu mudei aqui a perspectiva. Agora eu vou conseguir. E aqui não podia ir. E tava fechado. Aí agora como eu abrir lá, vai estar aberto. E eu vou conseguir chegar pelo outro lado. Aí agora eu vou ali, abro, mudo as perspectivas de novo, vou pelo outro lado e acionar outra letra.
You kill the things you love with your curse. You kill the things that are most precious to you. Did you deserve this?
Aí agora aqui eu venho pra cá.
Do you remember?
Atravessa a pontezinha aqui.
Was to touch it?
E aqui vai estar a letra. Show.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Rapaz, o negócio é bonito, viu?
Why did you think you could make this work?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says.
Certamente a outra letra tá lá embaixo.
We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says.
Special. Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time. What if the gods are just playing? What if the gods are laughing at her? Messing with it wouldn't be this. Be the first time.
Aqui tá faltando uma runa, velho.
He led you astray.
Uma runa só.
Should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Como eu já perdi duas, eu não tô afim de ir atrás dela não, velho. Aqui tá faltando uma runa. Essa do cantinho aqui, ó.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Baldur.
Não tô nem um pouco afim de ir
The
atrás dela não,
blind
velho.
god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part.
Deve estar lá em
Huth
cima essa
says,
porra.
I cannot see where Baldur stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, Here is
As
a
vozes da
wand
cabeça dela estão mais
that will
altas,
tell
eu
you where he
percebi.
stands."
E apareceu mais vozes, né?
Huth throws the
Não tinha
mistletoe
voz
at
masculina, tá ligado? Aí agora
Baldur, pierces
tem.
through him, and to everyone's horror, Baldur is killed.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids. Her father, Senua.
You can do it.
I guess he took after his father.
Não, minha filha.
The
Aí
chieftain
deita
who
aí.
believed nothing he couldn't see. And he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms. Had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful. You've come this far, don't let him slip away. It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall.
It's not safe. You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady.
Eu nunca caí nesse.
You can do it, Senua.
Perspectivas diferentes. Conclui o desafio fragmento de torre. Depois que ela matou Sutur, ela ficou assim com essa voz de masculina na cabeça.
Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Aí já era, papai.
You did
Falta,
it, but there's more.
falta mais um, hein?
There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. Creepy. It feels
Creepy.
wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we?
There he is.
There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house.
Find...
He's going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air's
Where's it
gone.
Keep going.
How do you find it? It's just a trial.
It's just another test.
You just have to solve it, and then you will find him.
Then you will succeed.
He's so close.
Just one little test to do.
You can almost reach him.
You can almost see him.
Não entendi. Aqui tá fechado.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them. Bridge. It's broken. Fix it.
You have to fix it.
Tá, eu vou
How are you
tentar.
going to fix it?
You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed.
You must. You have to get to the house. You have to find Dillian. Now you have to find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
Tem que pegar uma posição aqui que monte uma ponte, tá ligado?
You found a way.
To climb the tower.
The ladder.
Quick.
You can see it. Aligned to the tree. Bridge.
Oi? Quem é? aqui não vai, né? É, porque iria. Fácil demais pra ser verdade. Tá, vamos ver aqui. Aqui, ó. É um caminho aberto, porém a ponte some.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light
Esse
shaped
desafio,
like
pelo
a
que eu
half
entendi, ele é
moon that
bem
appears
curtinho.
inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living.
Essas vozes completam bem a história. Muito bem isso que fizeram. Sim, velho. Bom ponto. Será que eu vou ter que passar por esse outro portal aqui, ó? Vamos ver. E aí, gostando, estou assistindo o Reacher do Prime. Eu tô gostando, velho, desse jogo, vice. Aí, agora. Você não completou, não? Peraí.
She did it. You fixed the bridge. She fixed it. You passed the trial, get to the house. You succeeded.
Esse puzzle aqui não é tão difícil, não. Facinho.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there?
Eita, pô. Mais letra.
Focus.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
Someone's calling you. What's that voice? You can hear Dillian. It's Dillian. Go to him. Go to him. He's trying to save you. There it is. Huh? It's close. It's close. Move right now.
Oxê. Morri, foi? Puta que pariu. Eita.
It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like. She's dying. She's dying. She's dying. It's close. It's close. Move away.
Entendi nada, velho. Tô entendendo nada que tem que fazer aqui.
safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. Don't let it see you. It is. There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away.
Ah, eu tenho que fugir do monstro, né?
Run now. Run. It's not safe here. Run. Senua, run. You don't run. Have your sword. You came through the wrong door. How are you going to fight? Where's your sword? What should I do? You can't. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
Caralho, velho. Que parte chata da porra, velho. Achar as 3 letras antes que o bicho me pegue mesmo. Vai, filha. Levanta aí, deslizando no ar, vai. Desliza, ó. Vai, desliza. Uma letra tá aqui. Bora achar as outras que vai ser bronca. Vai, filho.
It's close. To find one more. Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here. Run! Senua, you don't run. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? Defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
Olha essa porra dessas letras, velho.
The light. Go towards it. Focus. 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 Look.
Corre, corre, corre. Puta que pariu, véi. Porra. Que parte chata da desgrama, véi. Você tá maluco, é? Vai, vai, levanta. O bicho é... Vai, 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 vai. Falta só uma, velho.
It's close. It's close. Move away.
Tá morrer. Corre, corre, vai. Vai correr. Corre, corre, sai, corre.
Where's your sword? I can't find you. You can't. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
Ai. E não, pra cá. Uma letra só, velho. Aí, porra. Vai, vai, vai. Fodeu. Olha o braço dela como ficou. Morri umas 4 vezes só nessa parte, velho. Esse desafio é embaçado, velho. Caramba.
Senua! Senua!
What happened?
What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
Batendo aqui de lado, velho.
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Olha o braço como é que ficou, tanta morte.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword?
Falta um desafio, hein?
The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You
Tem
never
mais
know
dois
which way
testes ainda, velho. Tem esse e outro ali, ó. São 4 testes. Achei que era só 2, mas não. Vamos lá. Próximo
The
teste.
king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it.
Take.
Help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Vamos entrar aí. Uma coisa aqui. Desde 14, né? Mais da metade. Não. Falta uma pra chegar na metade. Mas pelo que eu tô vendo. Entendi essa conquista. Cada desafio desse é uma conquista, né? Se eu fazer mais essas duas aqui. Aí vai pra 8. Ainda tá no escuro, velho.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
There he is. There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go again?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
How could you? You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back.
He was just there.
How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Isso aqui não acende, não? Ué. O caminho que tava aberto fechou. E o breu é infinito.
I'll find him. Don't touch the horse.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think. Focus. Use your mind.
I can hear him.
Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to
Senua,
be.
you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
É, aqui parece ser um labirinto. Pelo que eu tô entendendo até agora, isso aqui é um labirinto.
You don't recognize it.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You know where you are.
She doesn't.
Listen for his voice. Listen.
Dillian, where are
Listen
you?
for his voice.
Dillian. She can't hear it.
Does everything look
Não
the
sei porque é por baixo tanto na parede, velho. É direto.
same? Look for clues.
Ó, tá vendo aqui, ó? Ali é o mesmo desenho que aqui. Ali muda o desenho. Então vamos pegar aqui a direita e a direita de novo, ó. Que ali mostra como fosse pra direita.
The torch. Light it.
Sente isso aí, não acende não?
It's not here.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
É isso mesmo. Aí tem mais dois caminhos, uma à esquerda e uma à direita. Vamos pra aqui, pra esquerda logo. É o desenho do outro escudo aqui, ó. É o mesmo escudo que tá aqui. Vamos pra cá, pra direita então.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Where are we?
She has no idea.
We're going round in circles.
You have fallen in.
You think that sound is Dillian's voice? It's a trick.
You walked right into their hands.
They have
How could you?
You think that voice is Dillian's?
It's not.
It's beckoning you to your death.
E já vi, já. Essa zoada tá me incomodando, imagine aí, hein? Melhorando muita coisa. Não sei por que, velho. Os filtros não tá funcionando direitinho.
Does everything look the same? Looks the same. Something's different. Look for clues. What is it? What's different? There's a clue. Look. Let her think. No. No, don't let them think. Space. She just no. She doesn't. Think. Don't listen to them. Just us. She needs us to help her think.
Forever. What are you gonna do when the torch runs out?
We'll wander around until it gets dark, and then you dare.
Will you save yourself?
Mas eu sei não pra onde é que tem que ir, não, velho.
Nothing you can do. Nothing.
Pai. Ela anda bem devagarzinho, velho. Tá uma agonia tão grande em mim. Pense. Tá rápido, porra. Ela tá perdendo o pouso, a mulher fica andando em câmera lenta. É não, essa batida é aqui, a vizinha. Martelando a parede. Não sei porque ela tá martelando a parede. Uma hora dessa. Isso não é prego, isso é batendo na parede, porra. E é no mesmo lugar. Porra, que prego do cara é esse aí que tá batendo? Pior que não tem como tirar esse ruído não, velho. Felizmente tem que aguentar essa vizinha aí para essa zoada. E aqui eu tô perdido. Me perdi o que eu tenho que fazer aqui. Passazinho, depois o bicho pegou, velho. Aqui, ó. Aqui. Tem um escudo. O escudo não tem indicação, velho. Ai, ai. Pera aí, pessoal, já vem, rapidinho. Véi, na moral, tô perdido, velho. Tem que fazer essa parte não. E tem nada. Tem uma grade ali, ali tem um caminho que não tem, que tem fim, dá pra passar. Aqui tem uma runa que eu já ativei. Tô andando em círculo, pô. Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui, acho que tem que ir e voltar, velho. Vamos ver aqui. Achei.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. That voice. It's not Dillian. Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Eita.
Father?
Pelo menos tá concluindo aqui devagarzinho, né, velho?
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
Eles tratam a doença dela como uma escuridão interna, tá vendo?
is going to save you. No one can.
E a voz de homem que apareceu na cabeça dela é do pai dela, velho.
Growing inside you.
No.
They will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Killing you would be too easy.
They're taking your memories to torture you.
They're taking you from the inside.
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears.
They're going to take everything. everything you have.
The memories of ghosts.
They belong to the gods, not to you.
They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul.
They want to crush it.
They think they want your body, they want your soul.
They
Ah,
want
último
your
desafio
mind.
agora.
They're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore.
It's disappearing with your memories.
Caramba, velho. Eu cheguei tá indo bem. Tem as 3 mortes ali por causa do bicho lá que a
Gave
gente
his
kill.
eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Senua.
Where am I can't see.
I cannot see.
Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and
Quando você
fall.
tá indo no caminho certo, o controle começa a vibrar.
Good. Be aware of everything.
Ah, aqui parou, ó. Aqui já começa a vibrar de novo.
Let your senses guide you.
Bem feito pra caramba, velho.
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
Som do mar.
I hear water.
Go to it.
Caralho, da hora demais, velho.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
Primeiro era a vibração, né? O tato. Agora é
Thought I left this all behind.
o ouvido, né?
Don't be sorry.
A audição.
It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. I'm no coward. Proved that to me in the warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. What end?
There's a waterfall. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another way and tell me what you find.
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
There's something in here.
Do you see it? No. Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
Vai pegar, vai pegar, vai pegar. Ah! Vai, 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 vai. Quase, velho. Tá maluco. Putz, velho. Passou, velho. É doido. Pensei que ia morrer, velho. Só um dos bichos bem pertinho.
It stinks. Of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
Tá aqui agora.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Porra, mais monstro desse é.
Delia. Help me.
Come to us.
Tá de corpo pendurado, velho.
Dillian, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Corre! É massa, né, velho? Interessante essa parte, velho. Vai ter que passar no stealth. Sem arma, sem nada. Aí completou mais um.
She could spend hours,
Aí,
days
copinha em seus
even,
sentidos.
trapped within herself.
Cruza fragmento de cegueira. Pronto, os 4 fragmentos a gente completou já, né? Agora já pode pegar a espada lá.
You see me?
Até que o sono passou, velho. Da hora, da hora.
Your eyes were open, but you were
Lost.
gone.
Lost.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help.
Uma aura vermelha ao redor do corpo dela.
A little hope.
Completou os 4 desafios. Agora você pode pegar a espada, né? Eu acho que são 4.
You've done it. The warrior triumphs.
Pega a espada, olha lá.
Go get the sword. You did it for the sword. You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillian was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Dillian
Ora
gave
vai.
her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind
Libertação
and
de
become a
grama.
warrior in Dillian's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. The plague.
Dillian?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
They're coming for you now.
Agora, combate.
Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it. Unleash the sword. She can't remember. How does she focus? Focus. You won.
espada também ela parece ser mais forte, causa mais dano.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
She's lost.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on the Father Zinro, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Consigo ativar o foco, eu já tinha matado ele. Morre não. Morre não, velho. Vai. Agora vai morrer. Morreu porque eu usar o foco. Ah, vai.
Who is it? Galena! Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua?
It's definitely
Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galina? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Mother! I need you! Help me!
It's taking you further. You're both dead. You both surrendered to me.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her.
Cena de terror, cenas escuras e tenebroso. É massa, né,
At
velho?
the sight, she too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the illusion. Now she gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
The mirror. It's building.
Ah, esquiva.
He's gone.
Tem por trás, é covarde, rapaz.
She finished it. Stop it. Stop. Focus is courage. You're strong. Focus.
Oh. Taca quem, porra?
She's got her sword. Prepare
Tá
yourself.
viado.
Attack.
Ei! Não, levanta, levanta, levanta. Morre não, por favor. Levanta.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Get up quickly. Get up. She's injured. She can still do it. Finish. Finish. You won. He's defeated.
Tem uma arrompadinha no chão.
Slow.
Eita, é chato pra cacete, viu? Pelo amor de Deus. Tem. Meu irmão, tem uma forma de matar esse cara, velho. Não é possível que não tenha. Ah! Eu vacilei nesse todinho com esse colotinho do escudo. Pra tirar a defesa dele assim. Cadê o resto dos inimigos? Ela tá com as paradas, ainda vem mais inimigo.
He's a better fighter. You won it.
vivo ainda, velho. Acabou? Acabou não, tem mais.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas of the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who's already dead?
Não! Levanta, 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 levanta.
Just look around.
Vou morrer, não acredito. Não, velho.
What
Pra
hope
cá,
is there
velho.
for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Caraca, velho, que paciência, velho. Mais, vem mais, vem mais, vem. Vem, esse grande é mais fácil. Informar que o atraso voltou. Putz, velho, que merda, hein? Ai, ai, eu não sei o que eu faço mais não, velho. Puta que pariu, velho. Depois de quanto tempo, velho? 1 hora e 2 horas. Vou mexer de novo nas configurações pra ver, velho. Felizmente só dá pra resolver isso testando.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua. You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses. Corpses. I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own.
Guerreira. Fuja do mar dos cadáveres.
I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Simba was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you. That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother. To go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Bom, agora é a parte final do jogo. Pelo que eu vi aqui no detonado, ainda faltam 2 horas de gameplay. São 9, vai acabar 11 horas da noite mais ou menos, 11h30 para meia-noite. Eu não vou poder jogar hoje mais, não. Tem que dormir um pouquinho mais cedo hoje para tentar equilibrar meu sono e começar a abrir a live 7 horas da noite em ponto. Bom, galera, espero que vocês tenham gostado, velho. Vou ter que encerrar a live aqui, que eu tenho que dormir cedo hoje. Aliás, vou começar a dormir cedo todo dia. Tô acordando muito cedo, tô passando o dia com sono, isso tá me prejudicando muito. Tem que dar uma estudada ainda nos conteúdos que eu comprei. Aí não vai dar pra continuar hoje não. Beleza? Valeu aí, Felipe, pela presença, mano. Amanhã a gente volta pra zerar. Amanhã, eu tenho certeza que a gente finaliza amanhã. A gente jogou 2 horas hoje, acho que mais 2h30 amanhã, mais ou menos. Lembrando que tentando passar direto, né? Sem ficar preso em nenhuma parte. Eu acho que amanhã a gente finaliza. Com certeza amanhã a gente finaliza. Bom, galera.